Welcome, Scorpio, to your reading for April 2021. Let's dive right into it. Scorpio, you are facing a problem here that you just cannot for the life of you seem to solve. There's something that you need to take care of, and everything is on hold until you are able to do that. Scorpio, you are lacking inspiration. You are striving to find contentment, serenity, all these wonderful positive things that you want in your life, but that you're lacking, and you're asking yourself, where's my blessing? Where's my joy? When will the stars shine down on me? You don't know what to do about it. If this is a romantic relationship, it could be that you are feeling that things aren't moving along as you would like it to. It's not reaching that deeper level that you are hoping for. It's not getting to that. You could even be waiting for an ex to come back, but it's not happening. At least not the way you would like it to. You are struggling to find healing from this, actually, Scorpio. You are feeling that everything is working against you. Nothing is working in your favor. Like I said, when do I get my lucky break? It could be financial struggles, an overall feeling of not making progress and not knowing how to change that. In a relationship, it shows that you are not receiving the love that you were hoping to receive. It could be that you are hoping for this person to return, but that hasn't happened, or the person is around but not fully engaged in your life. It could also be that you went through a rough time financially, and this was detrimental to the relationship. But Scorpio, I can see you're feeling lonely. And you don't know how to get out of this situation. You feel shut out from someone's affection or from this person's life even. This person can still be present physically, Scorpio, but be emotionally unavailable. But you're just not getting the attention you need, and you feel rejected. You feel emotionally abandoned. It appears that this has something to do with travel. This is a relationship thing, and this person is away from home a lot. Or you met this person while traveling. You don't get to see as much of this person as you'd like to. As we saw from here, things are not moving along as you would like them to. You expected more progress by now, but circumstances have been difficult. Well, definitely you have your love interest. Someone that you care about very deeply, but there's a distance between the two of you. Now, this could be, as I said, that it might be a long distance relationship, or that something else is keeping you from spending as much time together as you would like. And yet I can see that if this is a long distance thing, you have traveled to see each other. Efforts have been made. This person is serious about you. So it's not that this person doesn't want to be with you. It's just that circumstances have worked out in such a way that there is this physical distance. But this person does care and has done the best that he or she can under these circumstances. The Queen of Swords shows me that you have been handling this in a very mature way, but you are feeling lonely, Scorpio. You are very independent and you have your own life, but you do want more time with your partner. It's not that you are clingy or nagging about wanting more time together. You've got reason to feel this way. And it's starting to get to you. You are putting a lot of thought into this, thinking about what you're missing out on. It's become very hard for you to accept this situation. It seems that you are happy with the relationship itself, but the circumstances are getting to you. You want someone who is there, who is present. Someone you can share a day-to-day life with. You've been, shall we say, a good sport about it all this time, but now you want a proper full-time relationship. This doesn't feel that way to you. It feels unstable, not reliable. You feel that you are left carrying the responsibility of the relationship on your own. Even more so if this is a case of having a shared household and there are perhaps even children there. Scorpio, you and your person had a lovely time together in the recent past. There was a lot of happiness there and you were so pleased to be able to be in this person's company. Like truly be with each other, feeling carefree and relaxed. Everything was wonderful. That is possibly what is making this harder for you, because you want it to be like that always. Everything was great, but then your person was gone again. So you had this fantastic time together and then your person went away. Your sunshine was gone again. And you're starting to wonder if there's something going on that you don't know about. Well, that's quite interesting, Scorpio. But it is pretty much in your nature, Scorpio, to be a bit suspicious and to always want to delve deeper. It can be for very legit reasons, though, that you are starting to wonder if maybe something is going on. And also with the High Priestess, you are trying to be mature about this by handling it with wisdom and grace. But you've got some questions that you want answered. I see you in the future possibly deciding to just keep working away, putting your efforts in this relationship because you have a vision of what you want things to be. Despite everything, you are putting a lot of energy into this, hoping that things will work out with this person as you planned it would. You are more than bringing your side, Scorpio. It is always a happy time when your partner returns, but you want this person to come home for good in the near future, and it may or may not happen, Scorpio. But the possibility is there, which I suppose is why you keep hoping and trying. Indeed, with these two together, you are definitely very eager for this permanent home life to happen and to not be constantly separated from this person. Togetherness. That's part of what's so bittersweet about it for you, Scorpio. Everything is there, the foundation. The one thing lacking is time together on a daily basis. Manage your mind. Put your mind and your actions towards what it is that you want in order to manifest that. So that is what can come about for you in the near future, Scorpio. But let's see. Scorpio, this is a warning for you not to get into disputes or taken over by negativity. Be careful of jealousy and insecurities. Scorpio, you are going to have to decide if an unconventional relationship, certainly for now, a relationship that doesn't have that traditional structure of home life, of the person being there every day, you are going to have to decide if that is something you can accept. Because I see this is still going to continue for quite a while. You have to decide if that is something you can accept and live with. The Three of Cups with the Hierophant and both reversed. It's like a delayed commitment, certainly a delayed traditional commitment, delayed celebration. Like I said, Scorpio, remember that this is your relationship and no one else's. Don't hold it to the standards of other people's relationships. Every relationship is unique. Every relationship has its own challenges. Find what works for you. But it does look like you are going to be doing this for a while still. And it looks like you've been living like this for a while. And the question for you is if the end of this separation is in sight. At what point does it become a relationship where you can share in the day-to-day as you hope to? And then we have the Eight of Wands. And that shows that very suddenly something can happen here. It can be that you're joining this person wherever he or she is, temporarily, probably. Everything being very exciting. Suddenly there is some progress in the direction you wanted. But by accepting that things aren't going to be exactly the way you want it to be for a while, that can actually improve your relationship, Scorpio. That's if it's possible for you to embrace it for what it is at the moment. Ask your spirit guides for signs and guidance in how to handle this. Because we can see, Scorpio, in the future still, it is very possible that if you can keep working at this, and as we saw here, you can manifest the life you want with your person, of sharing in the day-to-day joy. But you've got this obstacle here to overcome before that can happen. Accepting the unconventional aspects of this relationship and surrendering to that for now, and trusting in your spirit guides. Okay, so when your darker thoughts take over, Scorpio, you are telling yourself that it is never going to happen for you. This vision that you have of how you want your relationship, your home life together to be like, you're telling yourself, I've been waiting so long for this and it's just never going to happen for me. Negative messages you're sending yourself. And Scorpio, it's even that I see you telling yourself that, well, maybe this is what I deserve. Maybe this is my karma because I've done this or that in the past and I'm being punished for it. That is why things aren't going my way. Scorpio, I would challenge you to rather think in terms of you creating good karma for yourself by staying the course, by keeping the faith, by sticking to it. We have justice over here, and part of it is facing the truth and being honest with yourself as you have been, but don't get bogged down by the negativity. But out comes the moon reversed. You might feel better mentally and emotionally within yourself by facing the truth of the matter. Scorpio, I just want to throw this out there as this might be relevant to some of you. If the distance is there because this person is already taken, already in a relationship, a marriage perhaps, if that is the case for you, if that is what you are dealing with, if you're the third party basically, and you might not want to think of yourself that way, but if that is what's going on, you will have to really face the reality of this, that this might indeed never happen for you. Because if that is what is keeping the two of you apart, that this person is taken, you might have to, and if that is the case, I can see you already starting to realize that maybe you have put somebody on a pedestal who maybe doesn't deserve to be there. That you have put your trust and your heart in the hands of somebody who doesn't deserve it. So for those of you who are hoping that this person will leave their main partner, the partner they are officially committed to, well, you are really going to have to decide if that is the kind of life you want to live. It's going to take a lot of courage for you to decide how much longer you want to hope and wait. Your family and friends see you as afraid to try new things for yourself. They feel you're kind of stuck in a certain role and you're not stepping out of that and trying new things, doing new things for yourself. They don't see you focusing much on yourself. It all seems to be about the relationship and not that much about you. So take action, do things for yourself, things that make you happy instead of putting so much of your happiness into this person. Your family and friends would like for you to grab the opportunities that come your way, to put energy into your ambitions. So basically, they are thinking Scorpio isn't doing enough for Scorpio. What I see here, Scorpio, is that you do have interest of your own. There are things that you would like to achieve, but you haven't really gone after that. Those close to you want you to go after the things you want, and you very much want to do the same thing. You also want to focus on your goals, on your dreams, separate from this person. Scorpio, you are indeed weighing your options, building something by yourself for yourself instead of putting everything into this relationship. You would also like to create a life for yourself separate from the relationship, to be your own person, your own individual. And I see you starting to take steps in that direction. As we get to the final card, Scorpio, I am sure this one over here caught your eye right from the start. We've got the Two of Cups reversed. This is an indication to me that you are going to choose to step away from this relationship, at least for a while. So it could be temporary. You do want this relationship, but it's just not happening, and you feel kind of abandoned, and it is definitely going to lead to arguments, which is why the decision to take a break eventually comes. Which is interesting since you don't see each other that much as it is. Scorpio, we've already seen your hopes, your dreams for yourself, that it's to achieve something for yourself, but you've been neglecting that. You've been neglecting your ambitions, and that is where your focus might be going to from here. That has been part of your unhappiness. You haven't given your dreams priority. It's been all about this other person. And even if the distance is due to your person doing something that will benefit the both of you, you are the one in the supportive role, so to speak, and always waiting. This person is achieving his or her goals, but you have your own goals. You might have forgotten that along the way. Beware of arguments. Is it really necessary? Will it benefit you? I see you being very truthful, though, very direct. I see you, Scorpio, starting to think more about your future being your responsibility, securing a happy future for yourself, instead of relying on your partner for your happiness and financial security. You are going to get to the point where you realize that you can secure these things for yourself. And you don't want a situation where things don't work out with your person and then off he or she goes with everything you thought the two of you were going to have together. You end up with nothing or next to nothing. In other words, you invest so much in this, but then possibly you see zero returns. That's why I see you wanting to create as much as possible for yourself, for your future. That's the direction I see your mind going into, Scorpio. I still see you communicating with your partner during this break. So it's not as though you are cutting off all contact. It's more a case of stepping back from the relationship a bit so that you can grow and develop yourself, putting the focus more on you. Like I said, the contact hasn't been cut, but with this break, the two of you will find that the conflict will start to dissolve. At this point, taking time to yourself has become almost inevitable for your own emotional well-being, Scorpio. The love between you and your person isn't gone. It's just changing, evolving into something new. You are off to make your own choice, Scorpio. For every action, there is a reaction, which is why you will be choosing very carefully. Well, Scorpio, that is it for your April reading. I thank you so much for joining me, for watching and listening. And as always, Scorpio, we end by asking your spirit guides, angels, and departed loved ones to continue to guide and support you on your journey. Scorpio, I wish you the best for April, and I will see you again for your May reading.